Okay, I've put together a short video for you on something that is both urgent and important. We are going to need to authenticate, two-factor authenticate using Microsoft Authenticator, which is an app you will use on your phone to basically to get into your email and your Office 365 apps. Nothing we can do about it. Microsoft is going to throw the switch and force us into it. So it would be better to do that in the next few days uh, in a relaxed way rather than under the gun. And you only need two things. Uh, you're going to need the Microsoft Authenticator app, and you're going to need to be logged on to office.com, your uh, Office instance. So if you take your phone, iPhone or Android, or whatever, if you go to your Play Store or App Store, you should see Microsoft Authenticator. If you do a search for Microsoft Authenticator, many applications will come up, and some of them even look like this. But two-factor authentication applications are a dime a dozen, but we want Microsoft Authenticator on your phone. Typically, it's a white background with this blue lock and a little humanoid guy in here, or it may look the opposite. It may have a blue background with a white lock and a little blue human in there. But just download Microsoft Authenticator to your phone. Don't do anything with it other than have it open. You don't have to configure anything yet. And then log on to office.com and just provide your regular credentials that I'm sure you're aware of. And once you get to office.com, mine looks a little different than yours because I don't have any applications or anything. I'm just an unlicensed administrator. But you should still have the basic toolbar. And in the upper right, in this case, my initials are up there, but in the upper right, you'll see your account manager, and you just click on that. And then you will see View Account right under the email. Click on View Account. And when that populates, you'll see another panel called Security Info. Click on that, Update Info. Once this populates, what you'll see is all the ways that this is, as far as Microsoft is concerned, this is who you are. So it's worth making sure that this information is up to date. My phone number is good. My password was changed a few hours ago. I already set up Microsoft Authenticator, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to step right up to the threshold of that. And it's always good to have another email address that's not part of the work or school account, just in case you ever have to prove yourself to Microsoft. There are multiple paths to do so. So again, you've got Microsoft Authenticator on your phone. You've logged in. You're in the security info. Then all you have to do is add sign-in method. Microsoft Authenticator will be a choice. You choose that. I would basically ignore all of this. Click Next. If prompted, when on your phone, this is in the context of your phone, when you're on your phone, it may prompt you for credentials. Just make sure you select work or school account, okay, at any time during the process. Click Next. Then it's going to show you this QR code. Now all you have to do is take that phone that's in your hand with Microsoft Authenticator running, and somewhere near the upper right you'll see a plus sign. You just click on the plus sign. It may have a few instructions. Type in a code or scan something. You definitely want to pick scan a QR code. Again, work or school account. Once you select scan a QR code, you should be able to just point your camera at the QR code that's on your screen. Don't scan this one. This is mine. When you're in your account, if you scan it, and then follow the instructions that are on the phone to finish setting that up. Once that's set up, you should see a little entry for the face companies with like 6 numbers that are decaying over about a 30-second period, and they'll just keep refreshing. At that point, you can click next here, and then there is a step or two to kind of prove that the authentication happened. It may give you some numbers to type in, or it may just pop up a code on your machine, and I'll show you what that looks like now. So I'm going to back out of this, but make sure you scan this code from after you hit the plus sign in your application, work school account, scan QR code, and then follow the instructions. And then when you click next, follow those instructions. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and log out. And I'm going to turn on my Authenticator app. So my Authenticator app is running in the background on my phone. And I'm just going to click on my account. So we'll just hang out. Wants a password. I use a password manager. And boom, it shows me this number 88. Well, you can't see my phone, but a pop-up just popped up and said, are you trying to sign in? Enter the number here. So I'm going to enter 88, click yes. And in my particular case, I make it take a biometric too. So I got to give it my thumbprint. And I've approved it, and it's letting me in. Here's another little detail too that I would throw out for security. Most people click yes because it's easier. Most of those people don't remember their password. I always click no because I've basically set up my Windows, my browsers, all my browsers. When I close the browser, all of the cookies, all of the stored credentials, all that stuff just deletes. So I favor a clean logon every single time. And it's a little bit painful. It's more helpful with a password manager like LastPass, or in my case, I use this password manager called Dashlane. Um, but anyway, that was designed to be simple. The video is longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm going to send this out, and please just walk through the steps because eventually you're going to have to. Thank you.